Alright, well, we're back in the Forbidden Forest. We're going to meet Poppy. We're picking up pretty much right where we left off in Hogwarts Legacy. I've done a little bit of side stuff, not a whole lot, but we don't really have a lot of main things left to do at this current point in time. Not sure like when more will come, but right now Poppy sent us an owl about meeting her in the Forbidden Forest here, and something about snidgets. She's worried about snidgets, the what used to be used as the golden snitch in Quidditch before they started not using the animal for it. But let's meet up with her and see what's going on. I don't know what the heck that creepiness was about just then.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Oh yeah, we're meeting with the
centaurs. Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Yeah, they 100%
I'm not sure
will not
about
like
this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of
I was literally
omniscience.
just about to say that.
That's
Centaurs
exactly
are
the
incredibly
right
wise.
word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
Oh no, we were interrupted. I know exactly what to do here.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
He may have seen something in the stars that told him this would happen, and he knows.
So the moonlight
what to do or
mentioned in the
something.
journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Alright, so I guess she's gonna go look into that and then contact us? Is this it? Are you sure? Nothing else to say? No owl mail coming in? Alright, moving on. Yeah, I did get this from Natty, but it just didn't say it out loud, so I guess we can go speak with her if we want. Before we move on to anything else, I have another challenger here. I must defend my title. Doesn't stand a chance against Felix Finkel, champion of Summoner's Court. Who's this? Charlotte Morrison, I've heard you're quite skilled.
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the
She's
best
quite
summoner
confident,
win.
so this could be tough.
Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Fuck, I was trying to
Such
knock
grace.
hers off and I was so freaking
Finesse.
close. Gosh dang it. Oh, she is gonna kick my
Precisely
ass.
as planned.
Accio!
Yes. No, 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 stay on, stay on.
Sting me with
No.
a billywig. I'll
What?
never top that.
Wait,
Accio!
does that count? That counts, that's technically in. Oh my goodness. Oh no, 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 no.
Precisely as
What?
planned.
So she technically, that technically knocked mine out now. Oh man, this is, what the fuck? What am I supposed to do here? I can't get this one in the, let's give it a shot. Fuck. Alright, well, we're definitely rematching this. That was insane.
Such grace.
Accio!
I'll remember that. Well, you are good.
Oh my god, I don't know how much of it I'm gonna leave in. Probably not very much, but I played so many rounds of that. A few of which I actually won
I'm not too
because
proud
I
to
knocked
admit
hers
when
off
I've
at the last
lost.
second, but it
Where
didn't
did you
count
learn
it.
to play like that?
So I had to keep trying. Practice because I just
I
played like
practice
10
as much
matches
as I
with you.
can.
Practice, eh? I suppose I could try that. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Felix Finkel is still technically the champion, even though it took many tries. But I win. I win. Alright, now I think we're gonna go talk to Natty about this, the owl she sent us. Because the next main mission is going back to the map chamber to speak with the paintings. So we're gonna hold off on that for now and go talk to Natty.
Why, when I go to
Oh,
Green
man,
Box,
the
do I
Great
get
Hall
some snivelling
looks
wizard
awesome.
telling me you frittered away half our fortune on the
Merry
sweet
Christmas,
trolley?
everyone.
Are you trying to bankrupt us?
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Alright, well it seems aside from the, billion tiny side things that I can do at any time, this is the only real mission I have. So, we're back in the map chamber. We're going to talk to
Welcome back.
Fitzgerald here.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Alright, well, looks like we gotta go begin the next trial. Which, that feels like way too big of a thing to get into in a video where I feel like I've already done a couple things, but also not a couple significant things, so,
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Alright, I guess I gotta go talk to Professor Fig. You know, we'll see if, I'm gonna look around really quick. We'll see if that's something we're gonna go ahead and do now, or wait to do.
If he thinks he's getting away with this, he has another thing coming.
Well, I was on my way to talk to Professor Fig, because I was gonna say that, I mean, since it was just Summoner's Court that took a big chunk of time, might as well go ahead and talk to Professor Fig, but, I want to see what she's talking about. Because I think
Pardon me, is everything
I've
alright?
talked to her before
No,
on a few
it's not.
occasions.
We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
This seems like it's fitting to do anyway, since it's Black that we're kind of going up against right now.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms.
I get it.
Or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
Yeah, right, well, let's take care of this real quick.
Found them. I'll have to get those up there somehow. Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps.
Yep, that's what I was already doing.
Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
I thought I could count on my friend.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Ah, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Alright. So that, feel like that was, that's plenty for the day. We'll definitely go straight to Professor Fig in the next one, but for now we're gonna go ahead and end this one here. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.